day 20 of reviewing every book I have read in 2025 until I catch up. Today's book is this chunky boy, A Dragon of Black Glass. So, if you remember some earlier days, I read the first two in this series preparing for the release of this one. I think this came out in like February of this year. Ended up reading it in like mid to late March. This is the third book in the Moonfall saga. I think there's gonna be four, maybe five. I don't know if James Rollins has fully released how many books are gonna be in this series, but I know there's at least one more after this one. I think most of my thoughts about this one kind of revolve around sophomore slump. In book two of this series, the whole gang kind of splits up to go accomplish different things, which I understand and I get. And it's kind of the same route he takes with a lot of his Sigma Force novels. Like our ensemble cast will be like split up and in different parts of the world doing their thing. So I think that is a format he's like comfortable with. But I just love the dynamic of the whole group together that I just really haven't enjoyed the books where the group has been split up. So at the end of this one, they are back together. So I'm hoping in the next one they're like hanging out and vibing together because I just love the group dynamic as a whole. And I think it'll be especially interesting to see how the group dynamic changes as they've been apart and on these different adventures and developing relationships with different people. I think in my last review of this series, I did mention that this was my second favorite, and that is because it has more of my favorite character in it than the second book does. So if the fourth book has even more of my favorite character, I'll probably enjoy that one too. But I'm struggling with this series a little bit. I really, really want to love it because it is my favorite author, because it's in my favorite genre. Although I think this is a little more epic fantasy than I tend to skew in my fantasy. I usually go a little more light or even like magical realism in my fantasy books, but I'm still enjoying them. I will still keep up because I love me some good old Jimmy Rolls. So I think those are all my thoughts on this book. Okay, thanks. Bye.